One of the best things you can do for your family this year is to go on a family vacation. And in this video, I'm going to share behind the scenes look at what it's like to cruise on the Disney Dream. And if you stick around until the end of this video, I'll share some practical strategies that we implemented from a financial perspective to go on this trip and that you can implement too. So let's go. So we are flying. Eddie's having a good time. Just in Dallas now. So we are on our way. We just landed in Fort Lauderdale, got the baggage, filed luggage, and now we are making our way to find a car because we need to get to the hotel. Gonna spend the day. It's raining at the moment, but hoping that it's gonna clear up, that the weather will improve so that we can spend some time on the beach before we get on the cruise ship for the next couple of days. Welcome to Fort Lauderdale. So we are on the beach at the moment and it is very cold. It's quite cold at the moment. It's New York. So I'm walking past the kids area at the moment. This is a place where you can actually go and drop your kids off so that you can do whatever you want as an adult. There's lots of adult activities too on this boat. So we are in front of the Oceaneers Club at the moment. So there's a whole stretch over here which is geared just towards parents, and I apologize, towards kids. This whole part of it is geared towards kids. So if you are a parent, you can actually go out and you can go and spend some time relaxing, going for a massage, going to the pool. They've got an adult area as well. We are enjoying this cruise. It's definitely geared towards people of all ages, but they do a great job in just creating a safe space for kids as well. So we're walking past the kids area right now, and I'm going to show you just the middle part of the ship real quick. So now at the moment we are in the middle part of the ship, and I'll show you what we have over here. I'll just zoom down over here, show you guys real quick. This is an area where you can have different signings with characters, that have photos that takes place. They've got a live band that normally records down there at night. The ship is quite quiet at the moment because a lot of people are out in Cozumel, which is where we were this morning. And this is pretty much a really lively part. There's lots of restaurants on the boat as well. If we walk back this way over here real quick, I'll just come and show you guys what's down here. So we will go this way, and there's actually quite a few theaters on board. I think two theaters on the actual ship where you can actually watch movies. We watched Mufasa last night. It's a really good movie. So at the moment we are in Cozumel, and you can see that they've got that on the agenda today. They've got Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes being played at the moment, and 5:30 and 8:15 again tonight. We'll have Mufasa, and then at 10:45 tonight we'll have Moana. So lots of activities, lots of fun, really good. Gonna head this way, and then we will continue our little tour of the boat before I head to go swim with the family. So there's lots of elevators on board, but there's also a lot of steps over there. Actually been able to walk over 10,000 steps on this particular cruise at the moment. So we're going to get into the elevator. We're going to go up to floor 11 real quick, and we are going to just see what there is outside, and I can just talk you guys through that real quickly. We are in the elevator. As you can see, we are going up real quick. Floor 12, I believe, is adult only, so kids are not allowed in that particular area. It's just a parent zone. So we're going to go outside and see what's happening. Okay, so now outside on the deck, you can just have a look over here. You'll see this is the front part of the ship. This is the adults only part of the ship over there. We've got the fun part for families, That thing over there is called an aqueduct, and so that's a little raft that you sit in, and you can go down the aqueduct. It goes all around the ship. You can see from that side over there. I'll actually just have you see there's actually going to be somebody coming through it in the next couple of seconds. So here we go. There we go. See that? Did that the other day with the kids. They had lots of fun. They've got pools down there. And then up here they've got movies, which they play throughout the day. There's lots of movies on the big screen, and they have parties and things downstairs at night. So that pool area actually gets covered, and it actually turns into a, as I say, the pool area gets covered, and at night it gets turned into like a dance floor. So at the back over there we've got Cozumel. I'll show you over there. That's Cozumel, and that's where we went this morning. We got off the ship, we went out to Cozumel, had lunch down at one of the restaurants down there. It's really good. Actually, that's the restaurant right over there. And so we had some good Mexican food, which was really awesome. When in Mexico, have Mexican food, right? So this is just what's off on the ship. Lots going on today in terms of activities people are taking off the ship, but then also on the ship they're keeping people busy. Those did not want to get off the boat today, but we decided to get off. I'm gonna head back to the room now. I'm gonna get changed, and I'm gonna go and take some of the family. So I'll see you guys later. Bye. So we are on Castaway Island at the moment in the Bahamas. Checking it out. That's Disney's own private island, and so we are here for the day. There's lots of activities for the kids. It's actually overcast at the moment, but it's nice and cool. The water is freezing cold. Reminds me of the water temperature in Cape Town, South Africa. And they've got lots of restaurants over here too, so that people can actually enjoy. They will lay you out here pretty much most of the day. And so what you end up doing is you can go swimming, you can go snorkeling. There's water sports activities as well. I'm just walking further down. You can see some of the areas behind me where people actually are just camping out at the beach. And so we're just going to explore a bit, see what all they've got to offer. I see some slides at the back over there. Maybe that will be a place where I can take the kids a bit later just to go and have some fun. They've got some pool tables over there, so check that out. Some games area, so basketball and stuff, so we can go and have a look at that too. And so it's gonna see what's on this side over here. Go around this corner over here. There you can see it's dancing around. Pool tables and a few things on that side over there. Basketball, but we're gonna head further down this side over here. We're gonna go exploring a bit more. So, okay, the sign says that there's the group pavilion, hair braiding, which obviously I'm not gonna do because I don't do that. But I'll just show you guys this angle over here. I'll just get past this little sign, and you see there's lots of beach chairs out, so let's do that real quick. And this just goes on quite a distance. The boat's at the back down there. You can see the water is blue. It's really nice. So again, we'll just continue this walk. Yeah, been to the Bahamas before, but this is my first time on Disney's Castaway Island, or as they say, Castaway Island. It's gonna see. I'm gonna see if I can find some free drinks like they've got on the boat. Some cool drink, soda, depending on where you come from. You're going this way. So we'll just have a look and see what's around this corner over here. Okay, see it this way. So we're watching the hair braiding part at the moment. And I think that's it for now. See you guys later. Okay, so now we are heading over this little bridge all the way down to the water. and I'll show you guys how blue the water is once we get there. So again, Castaway Island, it's a private island owned by Disney in the Bahamas. Lots of beach activity, but I just want you guys to see how blue the water is out here today. I mean every day, but just the blueness of the water. Very cool. But we might actually get a glimpse of the boat to the back. I'm going down, and I'm just going to turn the camera around. See that? Hopefully the camera is able to pick up how blue the water is, and that's the ship at the back on that side over there. There's some slides up on that side over there, so we're going to head up there just to go and see what's up there on that side over there. Which one? So yeah, this is a little area over here, nice view. It's nice and cool on this side over here. There's no wind because we are blocked by this little bar area over here, as you can see over there. Gonna get around this way real quick. This is pretty much on that side over there. There's just lots of people out on the beach, people snorkeling. We'll go snorkeling soon. And over here they've got, see over here, this Pelican Bay, Pelican Park thing where you can go down these slides. See this over here? You can go down these slides into the ocean. Might try that out later. See if the kids want to do it too. And that's that. Lots of fun today. Weather's actually really nice. I wish that it was a little bit warmer, but this will have to do. We're gonna have a great day on the island today. If you get the chance to come out, definitely consider doing that. But this is it. I might record a few more videos later, just documenting what we're gonna do on the island, but that's it for now. So as promised at the start of this video, these are some of the strategies that we implemented. So the first thing that we did was we cruised off peak or off season. And what this enabled us to do was to get rates at a lower price than if we had traveled during peak season, which is generally when kids are off from school. The second thing that we did was we made use of a Disney travel specialist. So you can think of this person as your personal travel agent. So what these people are able to do is they're able to find good rooms for you at good prices, so they can get you discounts. But in addition to that, they will then give you an onboard credit which you can apply to your onboard bill. So make sure to use a Disney travel specialist. The third thing to consider is getting an inside stateroom. So staterooms are the rooms on aboard the ship. So by getting an inside room, you're not going to have a window or balcony, but you're going to pay a lot less. If you're on a budget, you might consider getting an inside stateroom. So last year we went on the trip and we actually had a room with a nice big window, but the reality of the matter is, while it was great, we were hardly in the room, so we didn't really get to take full advantage. So in the inside staterooms, they've actually got windows, but these are fake virtual windows which has connected to a camera, so you can actually see what's outside the ship on your side of the ship, but you don't have that big window or the balcony. And this can actually end up saving you a lot of money. But if you prefer a window or a balcony, you can go for it, but just know you're going to pay a lot more. The fourth thing that you need to consider is whether or not you want to do port activities. So what port activities are is where you get off the boat and you can go on a hike, go on a guided tour, go and swim with the dolphins. There's a whole host of things that you can do. And so last year we actually participated in off-boat activities or port activities. And to just give you an example, to go and swim with the dolphins could cost you anything from $100 per adult to even more than that. So those sort of costs can add up real quickly. This time around, we decided not to participate in paid off-boat activities, but we got off the boat in Cozumel and we walked around and we had lunch ourselves, but we didn't have to pay or spend a couple of hundred or close to $1,000 to be able to enjoy the port. We got off by ourselves, we stayed close to the boat, but we were able to see a lot and it didn't cost us a lot of money. And then the fifth thing that I want you to consider is, if you decide that you want to go on a cruise, is to actually start setting aside cash or money for the trip, so that when the actual trip comes about, that you'll actually have the cash to be able to pay for the trip. If you are somebody that uses credit card or a credit card the way we do to acquire points, I encourage you still to set aside money so that you can use your credit card to pay for the trip, and then use the cash you've set aside in your preferably high yield savings account. You can then transfer the money out of your high yield savings account to pay off your credit card bill. This way you're going to accrue points should you choose, but in addition to that, you're not going to have the stress about getting back from your amazing vacation and then wondering how you're actually going to end up paying for this vacation. So set aside money on a monthly basis, so that you can go out, you can have a great time, and you can actually know that your bills are going to be paid for by the time you get home. And then 2 bonus points, guys. The night before you get off the ship, the Disney store aboard the ship actually adds a massive clearance. So if you buy apparel and you buy little goodies and knickknacks at the start of the cruise, you're going to pay a lot more. You could actually pick up things on the night before the end of the cruise for a lot cheaper, because they quite often slash the prices down by 20, 30, 40, and even up to 80%. And then for the final point, while you're on the ship, they give you the ability to secure 10% discount on a future trip. So you have to make sure that you book this while you are on the boat. So if this is something that you think you're going to want to do in the future or go on another cruise, make sure that you've got some cash set aside to take advantage of the 10% discount. You might say, but what if I decide not to go? Well, you can actually get a 100% refund. So just something to think about. If you think you're going to go on a cruise after this cruise, again, this might be something that you might want to consider, especially if your room's going to cost $2,000 or $3,000 for the trip. You might want to take advantage of saving $300 or $200 or $300, even $400, depending on the type of room that you're going to get and when you're going to be sailing. Having shared all the steps, let's hop back into the video for some final thoughts. That's it, guys. Just a quick highlight reel of what we did on this trip. It was amazing being able to get away for a few days. What was also important to me was being able to detach myself from social media and the busyness of life and to spend time with my kids and with my wife and to make memories that will last us a lifetime. So I encourage you to do the same. It's important to take some time out this year, 2025 or 2026, whenever you're watching this, just to take some time out and just to relax. It's important for your mind, but for your body as well. And just, we spent some time on the beach, which I didn't realize how much the ocean really meant to me. Just being able to hear the waves break on the ocean was awesome. And you might be saying, yeah, but you are able to travel, we might not have the resources. Well, the purpose of this channel is to teach you how to take control of your personal finances, where we will teach you practical tips and tools which will position you to be able to whether generate or to save money so that you can go on your dream vacation too.